Stadium here in Kansas City. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up with the Denver Broncos. Now the kicker, Brandon McManus, about ready to get us started. And into a sea of red, we're underway in Kansas City. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Yellow. Come on, Eddie. Double time. 15. We got on these two. Shit. High 7, let's go. 45, Mike, 45. They can't. 15. At 57. Check 99. Chef. He's mine. Right.
The first carry now. This is Williams. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
What we got? 45. Mike, 45. In your face. Motion.
Here's Mahomes to throw. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. That one good for 12 yards in a Kansas City first.
I don't care who you put on him. He's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now, you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe needs some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
Check 15. Switch. Motion.
Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
Come on, Eddie. Check 45 to Mike. Correct. Hit the whip. Color. Whip. Watch the whip. Delta. 45 to Mike. You better be afraid of me.
Now on 2nd and 13, Mahomes, and that going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down.
They'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one, forced the incompletion. That allowed him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely, frees up your guys elsewhere.
Bravo! Attack! He's checking crack. I got him, man.
On 3rd and long, it's Mahomes. And going deep for Hill. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, and have them back on their heels.
Okay, look at this. The punt team nowhere to be found. They're on the sidelines. Offense going to go for this on the opening drive.
56. Mike.
They do go for it. It's Mahomes. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. The surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And the Broncos are going to get the football back in great field position. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Fair. Count. Hey, high 7. Big grip.
Lock now on 1st down. He's got his big tight end, Fant. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. That one going for a gain of 11 and a Bronco first down.
He's checking, he's checking, he's checking. Crash, crash. Under 10, under 10, 10. Shoot. Hey, go. Check,
They'll run on first down. Lindsey. And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21. On the tackle, Tyrann Mathieu.
Switch. 64, weak. Hey, Sam off. Leo. Look at me. Don't shoot.
On second down now, it's Lindsey. They'll get it inside the red zone, but only for a couple down to the 19.
80 weapons. 54, must move. Check, watch 54. So we got man. Mike's 5'4". Let's go, baby. They turn over. Get up. Ready.
Throwing now is Locke. And oh, look at that, a diving catch. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down. Now here's a defensive timeout called by the Chiefs. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And no signs of the field goal unit. They're going for it on 4th down.
Hey, Haywood. 53, Mike. You remember me? Let's go, baby. 53's the Mike. Hey. 53's the Mike. Let's go, team. Now.
Locke gonna go on 4th down. He's got a man. It's Sutton that's complete. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal.
Mike, 53. Hey, Delta. Check. 53 flight. Check. 53 flight. Right. 53. Get it.
From the gun, it's Locke. Looking in zone, but it's incomplete. He was trying to find Noah Fant, the tight end, but it'll be 2nd and goal. They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal. They'll try to run with Lindsey, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. We're scoreless after 1. So it's 3rd and goal now, and this is where the Arrowhead crowd can make it very tough. They'll try to run with Lindsey, and he'll get in. Touchdown, Denver. Taking it in from 4 yards out as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon.
Brad, I think we have to look back at the big call to go for it on 4th down.
Yeah, that set up everything, and the end result, the short touchdown run. Correct me if I'm wrong. I don't think every coach would have gone for it back there.
You and I both know every coach would not have gone for it back there. So that's showing a little bit of faith, actually showing a lot of faith in his team, and it was rewarded.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
43! Buzz. Check, go get him!
Now Mahomes. And nearly picked off there. Almost intercepted. Instead, second down.
Oh, man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum, big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense that fell harmlessly to the ground. So second down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. To throw, it's Mahomes. Oh, nearly picked. And maybe lucky there. This guy doesn't drop many defensively. Third down. Charles, he doesn't seem to be particularly in tune with his receivers, just 2 for 7 throwing the football, but he did seem really locked in before the game.
Yeah, and that has to do with receivers sometimes. Sometimes the defenders knock them off their routes, and you're usually pretty precise. 1, 2, 3 cut, balls out of his hands to the receiver. In this case, might be off by a half step either way. They've got to find a way to get back in sync.
And this is caught by Watkins. An 11-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Chiefs first down. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 46. They'll run it with Williams. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. Second down. Looking to throw on second down. Mahomes. They complete it to Hill. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 34-yard line. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is, because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
Mahomes now on first down. And this is caught by Watkins. And he takes this in and then navigate and break free.
And receivers love slant routes because it gets the ball in their hands so quickly and oftentimes on the move. And when they're on the move like that, then they get to use their best asset, which is usually their speed.
And their speed sometimes, like this instance, can take them into the end zone. The extra point splits the uprights, and we are tied at 7. And how about this decision? Tie game, first half, but here's an onside kick. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This one taken from the 7. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, they'll start this drive at about the 37-yard line.
At their own 37-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
They'll start on the ground with Lindsey. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. Damian Wilson in on the stop. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game.
That's it, baby. We're going to work.
Here we go, here we go.
A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
Recon, 132 fighters.
Throwing on first down is Locke. This is the tight end Fant. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup. The completion good for 3, and it's second down. Throwing again on second down. Locke firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. A run with Lindsey out of the gun. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
10 logo. Go team, spell.
Jump.
Drop, rock it.
Big gas. Check. Shift. Watch the eye. Rush in. Kill.
Shoot.
And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. So third down, they need to get to the 28 for a first. And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the second down play, they burn the timeout, making them sweat out the final few ticks here in the second quarter. So third down, they need to get to the 28 for a first.
Ready?
On third down, here's Lindsey. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Phillip Lindsey in the final seconds of the first half. And the Broncos have taken the lead. Extra point from McManus is good. And that makes the score 14-7. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Likely time for just one final play, and then it'll be off to the locker room to talk about how they can erase this deficit.
Yeah,
and he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports halftime report. Coach? Okay, Coach. Appreciate it. A one-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. Broncos with a lead, and they will be receiving this kickoff here as quarter 3 is underway.
Let's go, boys. Bring it
Yellow.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
typically what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works.
Go.
Mahomes now on first down. Wide open is Watkins. He's got him. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Give him 13 yards there and a Kansas City first down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
Undercrush.
Yellow.
Exit. 56 to Mike.
Now here's Mahomes. Complete, the tight end Kelsey. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down. Throwing now is Mahomes. It's Kelsey on the ground. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 15-yard line.
And after that completion, you can understand why so many teams in the league are emphasizing speed on defense at every position. The tight ends have created so many tough matchups now. If you can't run with a tight end as a linebacker, This is going to be the result every time.
Alpha. Mike, 56, right there, 56. I'm going to run you over.
Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you'd better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds.
Complete to Tyreek Hill. First and goal at the 2-yard line.
Yellow. Oh, 80.
Go, go.
43. 43.
Hey, watch the ship, watch the ship. Sponge, sponge, sponge. No.
They'll run it with Williams. And he's going to take it into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. And there you go. Nothing really too complex. Block, keep to your assignments, let them run it in. They did it.
Fundamental football. Good blocking beats good tackling on that play. End result, touchdown.
Point after, right down the middle. And we are tied at 14. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. This will be taken in at the 1. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
Let's go.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game, we'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Gotta wonder what adjustments are being made to...
And got his man complete. 20, 10, 5. And all the way home for a Broncos score. A big play there. 76 yards as his guys are able to regain the lead. He put quite a bit of air underneath that touchdown pass. Of course, we knew that he had the strong arm.
That part was easy. You could see that throughout his college career. But what you want to know about a rookie is when the pressure's on, can you throw with touch? He just did right there. And, boy, it was pretty.
McManus now for the extra point. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14.
Makes the score Broncos 21, Chiefs 14.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They did what they had to do to start this third quarter, went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, partner. They had a little bounce in their step after scoring that first touchdown, but the defense gave one up, and that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense?
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Mahomes now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's first and 10.
45.
Mahomes now to throw. Looking downfield for Kelsey. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. They have not gotten him going at all. Tried to spark something there with a longer throw, unable to complete it.
But you have to keep trying. He's one of their best playmakers. No matter what it says on the scoreboard, you're always trying to get him the football.
They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. Mahomes on target there to Hill. Give him 13 yards there and a Kansas City first down.
13 yards on the play. That's another Kansas City Chiefs.
Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10.
Grace don't travel. Grace don't travel. Double up. He's coming. Double up.
Yellow, yellow. Yellow.
Check hot route. Hot, hot.
Now it's Mahomes again. Eluding the pressure right. Oh, now he'll try and chuck it deep left side. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. It was Bryce Callahan jarring the ball free defensively.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man on man, and you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
Mahomes again here on 2nd and 10. Flush to his right. And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away, but could not.
A 2-yard loss brings up 3rd down and 12.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. A nickel set defensively for the Broncos here on 3rd down.
Let's pin the mirrors back and go full strip. 56 is Mike. 56 is the Mike. I'm coming after you.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. He is going to find Hill here. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 54 yards, as they can now even this game here in the 4th quarter with the extra point. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this 4th quarter. And how about this decision? Tie game, 4th quarter. They want the ball back on the onside kick. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number, kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Lock. That's caught over the middle by Fant. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That one a gain of 20 and a 1st down. On 1st down, Lindsey. And he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple down to the 15-yard line.
He's brought down at the 15-yard line.
218, jump.
On the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 15-yard line.
Go.
Check Mike 54. Mike 54. Get him.
They'll go again with Lindsey. He takes us down to about the 12 for a gain of 3.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
On 3rd down, Booker. And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. They went backwards 5 yards there on 3rd down to bring up 4th. Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down.
Check, hey, zoom.
Hey! Check, watch 54, watch 54.
And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first timeout. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. The offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10.
Check your backer, check your backer.
Hey, Steve 6. Steve 6. Go. Line 54. Go.
They'll go for it. It's Locke. And he's got it. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So it's Bronco football as we get you reset here. They've got it 1st and goal, looking to take the lead here in the late going. They'll run with Lindsey, and this will result in him losing yardage back to the 3. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down. And now with 1:52 to go, we get another pause in the action. A timeout here defensively. So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, 2nd and goal. One more time with Lindsey, and this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. They come out here in the eye. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. They'll try to run this one in, and he will take it in for a Bronco touchdown. Punching it in from a yard away as his guys have taken the lead here in the final 2 minutes.
Hey, that score deserves our respect, deserves our excitement. But I'm looking at the clock, and I'm thinking, there's a long way to go in this one.
Ideally, they would have liked to milk a little bit more time off. Now on the other sideline, you start to get the crew together and say, this is what we practiced the 2-minute drill for, right?
Yeah, you hope you've been in that situation before, and if you haven't, you just have the confidence, hey, let's go down there and get this thing done. But, boy, that's a big score right there to give them the advantage.
And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense get the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own.
And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Will Parks. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to